Hey, darkness. I know. Don't really post much anymore. I'm just sitting here thinking about simpler times. Thinking about the times when you just sit there and you had the TV shows with the commercials. And you also had at the end, like about 12. Actually, it was 10 sometimes. That little screen that come on where your kids are in the bars. It's usually 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm old school. And I'm missing it today. I'm missing it today because it was simpler times. Things were simpler. People would say, well, it was simpler because there was ignorance. Y'all didn't really know what was going on. We knew, but now with everything being so woke, so in your face, so prevalent, it's still not real. Simpler times were real. Well, I think my video that I haven't done one in a while, and I don't do very many videos because I don't feel the need, and it's okay. You listen, you don't, you don't. I think it's more for me than you. It really is. There is one person I want to reach, and you know who you are. Times are always changing, and not always for the better. There's this thing of, oh, there's more than one gender. No, there's not. There's two genders, male, female. You're born one way or the other. I don't care if you agree with me or not. Either you were born a male or you were born a female. You want to do something different, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you, but seriously? Don't tell me there's more than one gender. More than two genders is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Not more than one, there's two genders. If you go beyond that, that's between you and God. Not going to fault you for it. That's how you want to believe, but don't try to place it on me. There's two genders, male and female. You're born one way or the other, and if you want to go against what God made you, you're telling him he made crap, and God never makes crap. Really want to place that? I don't. I think my biggest thing is so much now, a lot of people's media content comes from content creators, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And if you do look at something as far as movies, you want it to be without, or even TV shows, you want it to be without ads. Ads used to sit there and just be significant. Now they're nothing. They're just air. Then again, all of it's air. If you really look at it, it's all meaningless. But then again, what do I know? I'm just sitting here and trying to want to get back something that will never be again. Maybe not necessarily ads and TV shows and things that I used to know. Maybe it's a time that was gentler and more forgiving and more really truly inclusive if you really looked at it. Oh, it wasn't inclusive. There was misogynistic. There was this, there was that. No, come on, get off your high horse. It's way more of that than there was now. It's way more of that now. There's more misogyny, there's more feminism, there's more racism, there's more all of it than there was before. Oh, but we can point out where things were way more than they are now. Really? I mean, truly think about it. Truly think about it. Racism is called out the highest now. And then you want to go back into TV programming and call all these things. But it was actually more innocent then. It wasn't meant the way people take it now because we're so woke. What is woke? You woke people. You're not woke. You just think you are. If you're truly woke, you truly see the dynamics of things, but you don't. See, because here it is. People come up and they say, this is woke. And this is wrong. But then bringing up what's wrong makes so many other people wrong when it's really, truly innocent. And I'm not talking about the things we know that were wrong. I'm talking about the things that were never meant to be wrong, but are now wrong. Case in point, old cartoons. Oh, Pepe Le Pew. Okay, he was a horny skunk. Good for him. Don't we have horny people? Yeah, we do. But because he was a horny skunk, oh my God, it's bad. What about the cartoons I see now that are so much more worse than Pepe Le Pew, than Donald Duck, than Bugs Bunny, than Popeye the Sailor Man? Oh my God. People, get over yourselves. We're always wanting to point fingers. And we want to pick things apart that don't need to be picked apart. But it's supposed to be okay, right? Maybe I think it's for me. I'm tired of the wokeness. I'm tired of the political correctness. I'm tired of, oh, don't say anything that offends anyone. Well, we used to say things that offended people all the time. And it was okay. Now it's not. Now you can't say certain things you would have said before in jest. You have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful how you say something. You have to be careful that you don't offend even anyone. It's ridiculous to me. I grew up in an age when Suck it up, Buttercup. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe not. But suck it up, Buttercup. Life goes on. People are never going to agree with you 100%, and if you want them to agree with you 100%, and they do, then there's something wrong if they agree with you 100%. Truly. I want anyone to agree with me 100%. I want people to be like, I don't agree with you. Okay, let's talk about that. And why? Okay, maybe I'll see it your way and you'll see it my way. We can agree to disagree. I don't care. There's so much that is so wrong, and we don't realize it, and we let it go. So, where do we go from here? How do we come to a common denominator? Can we even? Can we smooth the things out that need to be smoothed out, or is it too far gone? I don't think it is if people are really willing to try. But is anyone really willing to try? Or do we want to make our points heard? Do we want to be the one that overshadows the other person for what gain? What? Likes, views? Our voice matters? Do our voices really matter? Think of the simpler times in life. When no one had to be right above anyone else. And we could agree to disagree in a respectful manner, which we've lost. You don't agree with me, you're dog crap and you need to die. Really? Ever just a difference of opinion? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm just rambling, as I always do when I do these. It's nothing more than me just rambling and going on and talking about maybe nothing to anyone and something to someone. Tonight, just one of those nights. I'm speaking in the darkness and hoping it hits someone and they go, I see it. Or someone that goes, I don't see it. It's okay if you disagree. I'm not going to hold it against you. I don't hold other people's opinions against them like that. I mean, I have my ideals. I have the way I look at things. It doesn't mean that you can't disagree with me. Certain things, though, I will say, you can disagree with me, but it doesn't mean I'm wrong. Like the whole gender thing. There's two genders, honey. Male and female. You are born one way or the other. You don't like it? It's okay. I'm not saying you have to like it. But if you're going to believe in God, and even if you don't believe in God per se, you were created to be who you were. Not beyond that. And for society to say that it's okay for you to go beyond that is very wrong. There's been two genders from the beginning of time. male and female. There has not been a they, a them, a this. The they, them, their. The they was a general term. They went to the store, which meant could have been a group of people, not they, meaning one person. Or if someone said they were trying to be respectful and not give the identity of the person they were talking about. I've done that. Well, yeah, they, because I don't want to be specific in gender and I don't want to give away characteristics because I'm trying to keep their identity sacred. But I never thought of they as, oh, that's an identity all of themselves. Or whatever. I mean, I think there's this spiritualism and all this other stuff. Really? If you really look at it, when you're born, you're either born male or female, right? So where did all this other crap come in? Where? Where's the confusion in that? You're either male or female. Okay, look, you want to like, a female wants to like another female, hey, cool. A male wants to like another male, cool. But you want to change your gender from what you were assigned at birth? Because, oh, it's okay to do? You're messing with nature. You may not believe in God, but you believe in nature, right? You believe in Mother Nature. You're messing with nature. And nature always has a way of coming back and biting us in the ass. And we see it. Maybe you don't, but I do. I see it. I see it in the turmoil. I see it in the angst and the depression and everything that goes on. You're born one way or the other, male or female, and there's a reason for that. And whether you believe in God or not, it's still nature. It's a natural thing. It's not subnatural for you to be born a male or a female. It's natural. Do you not understand that? Where in your mind do you have that disconnect? I'm not bringing God into it. I'm bringing nature into it. Biology. Simple biology. Science, if you want to call it. Because it is science. You're either male or female. If you were not meant to be a male, then you would have been born a female. If you were not meant to be a female, you would have been born a male. You're born one or the other. That's nature. Let's take God out of the equation. Not that I want to, but hey, let's take him out of the equation. The natural order of things is this. Male and female. Why do you gotta go against it? Why do you gotta say, well, I should have been a female? Well, that's not what nature wanted you to be. Okay? I'm not telling you. Oh, yeah. You know what? I am telling you. And I'm not going to pull punches here. You're wrong for going against nature at the end of the day. I'm taking God out of it for you atheists. We're taking God out of it. It's not anything but nature. There's two genders. There's always just been two genders. And so many other things get confused in all of that. Oh, then, you have the two genders. Then you have this. Then you have that. And it's just like, oh my God. Are we serious about this? Simpler times when we knew men were men and women were women. Simpler times when we knew black, white, gray, all of that. All of that's gone now. It's skewed. It's rainbow-colored puke, if you want to know the truth. Rainbow-colored puke. And I don't say rainbow-colored puke to be against the LGBTQ. I'm saying rainbow-colored puke against all of it. Because now, we have to be so woke. We have to be so informed. We have to be so this. We have to be so that. Simpler times. Y'all might have thought simpler times were not great. But we didn't have all the other stuff in there, did we? This whole, the man-loving boys thing. And all this other stuff I see out there. I mean, there's so much out there. You know, I mean, people have been taking advantage of systems all the time, but it's just so much more. Taking advantage of the food stamp system, every system. Everybody against everybody is so much more. We're fighting over stupid stuff. I'm not saying that living in the times of Archie Bunker were the best thing in the world for anyone. Well, I'm saying it was just simpler. You kind of just knew. You knew the lines. Things were what they were. You had these things of, suck it up, buttercup. Okay, you're not always going to be the greatest at anything you do. It's all right. Find what your niche is. Now we have these awards given out for participation. And it's supposed to be this feel-good thing. I don't want a feel-good thing in this world. I want people to know, you suck, so find something else. I was okay when I didn't get that participation award. I was okay when I was told I sucked. Okay, it wasn't for me. Okay, a little bit of an ego down, but hey, did I die? No. No kid's gonna die just because they're told that you suck at this. I don't know. I'm just rambling. It's dark, silent, me. And I'm just going on about all sorts of stuff just because I want to. I'm not saying anything that's not the truth, though, if you actually think about it. Because just think of how much this wokeness, how much this conformity has been a detriment to our world. How much everything has been a detriment if you just look at it. I could go on about things, and I think I need to stop. I think I'm just speaking to the wind, and no one's really going to care what I say. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's for me and the one person that will actually listen, and it will hit. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not. As always, your smile is the greatest thing you can give to someone. It's free, it's easy, it takes a second. Smile genuinely at someone and let them know they matter. Because you don't know how far that smile goes to making the world a better place. The ripples in the pond. One little ripple goes out. If you ever think about it, like butterfly wings. One little butterfly wings can create a hurricane somewhere. And as always, may the rest of your days on this earth be blessed. Not because of circumstance, but because of who He is in your life. And those that know who I'm talking about. And those that don't, maybe you should figure it out. Because He is the greatest thing in the world. Peace, love, and happiness always. Ciao, y'all.